Hello YouTube and welcome to a Call of Duty video with the Mac11. It's the gold Mac11. I go 77-4. I do have another topic for you today on today's video, and it's actually going to be a little game that you can play, which is fuck one, marry one, kill one. So in the comment section, I'd like you to write down 3 names, 3 people that you would like me to do this for. I do have a few ideas myself, as this episode is going to be one of these. And the first one is going to be all the people on PKA. So that's Wings of Redemption, Woody's Gamertag, and FPS Carl. So I'm left with a dilemma here. It all depends on what I think is more important. Is fucking them more important? Is marrying them more important? Or is killing them more important to me? You know, there are benefits to all 3 of these options. But I finally decided that I am going to fuck Kyle. Now, I'm pretty sure if I can get on Kyle's good side, I've got the money. Now, though I'm not marrying him, I'd like to think I'm in there a little bit. And maybe being around him, especially intimate, maybe that will lead me on to some of his female acquaintances. And, you know, I can just pretend that, I can just pretend that it never happened and use Kyle to get to his women. One other option was you fuck Wings of Redemption for the boobs. And I am very aware that Wings of Redemption does have considerably larger breasts than the other 2. But I'm gonna fuck Carl. Now, who am I gonna marry? Am I gonna marry Wings? Or am I gonna marry Woody? I'm gonna marry Woody, and I'll tell you why. Woody is like 7,000 years old. He's gonna be dead soon. When he's dead, I get all his YouTube money. Now, I'm going to marry him, I'm going to tell him not to quit his job, and I'm going to tell him to start saving that money up. So when his bitch ass dies, I get all that money. And unfortunately, that leaves Wings. You're going to die, Wings. I know you'll probably put up a good fight. You'll probably like try and roll on me, or maybe you'll shoot me with all your arsenal. But after I kill you, I can take all your guns. So that option was available with Kyle, but at the end of the day, sorry Wings, you're going to be getting killed by me. The second 3 people are Rebecca Black, Susan Boyle, and Justin Bieber. Now, if you don't know who Susan Boyle is, you may not have heard of her if you're American. No, I think she did actually get famous in the States. Do a Google search her, you will see what my problem is in this series of questions. And I haven't previously thought about this, so let's go through this with you. Okay, Rebecca Black is a 14-year-old girl, so there's a problem there. If you don't see the problem just yet, then there's probably something wrong with you. Justin Bieber is a 16-year-old girl, so that is immediately the most obvious option. And Susan Boyle is a sack of shit. But she's pretty famous, and so, you know, there could be benefits to marrying her, for example. But I am going to fuck Justin Bieber because she is my age, and, you know, I can just get over and done with, leave, she'll be in there, you know, doing her thing. I'm going to marry Rebecca Black because she's got all that YouTube money, and, you know, I can start trolling her as well and not feel so bad because maybe I'm nice to her, maybe I cook her a nice meal, and then I go dislike her video, and I don't have to feel as bad about it, which is a good thing. And that leaves killing Susan Boyle, probably the easy decision out of the 3, because, you know, I didn't want to marry her because she's a depressing woman. I didn't want to fuck her because it's Susan Boyle. So I guess I just have to kill her. Anyway, let's go on to another 3 people. Next are the 3 mermaids from the Painkiller Already opening question from, well, most recent episodes. And the 3 options are you have mermaid, human from the waist down, you have human from the waist up, or you have the vertamaid. Now, the vertamaid is fish on one side, human on the other. So, which am I going to fuck? Which one am I going to marry? Which one am I going to kill? Now, on Painkiller Already, Woody made it very clear that you were stranded on an island. And I didn't really agree with that, but then he explained how if you're resorted to being with a mermaid, the pickings are probably slim, which is correct. So we are going to go with the scenario that we are stuck on an island. Therefore, I am going to fuck the woman with the human from the waist down. Obvious reasons. Shouldn't really have to explain them. If you're confused by this choice, then you're either like 10 or you're just fucked up. I am going to marry the human from the waist up because she can find food, and she'll be a companion, and maybe if she fails to find food, I'll kill her and like eat her arms or something. Because I imagine if I was gonna eat someone, I'd want to eat their arms. I want to be fucking around with no legs or anything. You know, I'd eat the arm, get a little bit of fat, you know, going on the barbecue. You know, so it'll taste good. So, and then that leaves the Vertamaid. Now, the Vertamaid does have some appeal. Now, Mercadurka was on the podcast, and he was the one who suggested the Vertamaid, sorry. And he said maybe, you know, she's laying in the shallow end of the pool, and you see, you know, one little boob hanging out, and maybe there's a fish underneath, but you can't see the fish. You know, yeah, that get pretty boring after a few days, so I'm gonna kill that bitch and stuff her, and when I finally, hopefully survive after this mermaid has kept me alive with the human from the waist up, I will then escape, show her to everyone, and get all that YouTube money by uploading videos of a stuffed Vertamaid, which I'm sure has never been done before, and if it has, then I'm sure it was like some human centipede shit, which I don't really want to have anything to do with. Alright, the next three are Megan Fox, Cheryl Cole, and Rihanna. Now, I'm sure you're all aware of Rihanna's videos. She has become quite a slut recently. And I don't know if I like that, but, you know, we'll move on. So we have to look at all aspects, because I have to choose one of these very, very attractive women to kill. And there's only one flaw I can find with any of them. And if you type in Megan Fox's thumb, you'll see what I mean. She has a toe thumb. I'm not sure if she has a thumb toe, but she has a toe thumb. Now, imagine your big toe on your left or right foot, remove your normal thumb and attach the toe to where your thumb should be. That is the Megan Fox hand. So unfortunately, that is the only reason I can think of to kill her, and so that is what's going to happen. So I'm killing Megan Fox. Now, Cheryl Cole, everyone knows, amazingly beautiful, all that shit, but she's fucking dumb as hell. Like, I don't know if I could live with that. I really don't know if I could. And I'm left with the other issue of Rihanna's a bit slutty. And so, do I really want to marry some slutty little piece of shit? No, I don't know if I do. Now, to back up my Cheryl Cole's a dumb piece of shit story, and I'm not hating it. I do. I love me some Cheryl Cole. Now, problem is, Ashley Cole cheated on her like 5, 6, 10, 12, 15, 99 times. And she still went back to him like every time. It's like, fucking hell, you dumb fucking bitch. And that pissed me off. Like, if I tell her to make me a sandwich, is she going to be able to find the kitchen? Like, that's the problem here. And if I'm going to go with who has the most money, I don't know who has the most money. But, I don't know. Cheryl Cole's more... Yeah, if I don't really want to be this celebrity kind of in the limelight, paparazzi following me. And I guess that's Cheryl Cole right now. She's kind of not in the news, whereas Rihanna's still doing songs. And so I'm going to marry Cheryl Cole, and I'm going to fuck Rihanna. And so let's move on to the next three. And finally, it's the Xbox, the PS3, and the Wii. I don't know why I decided to do that, but I guess if we're going to evaluate it, the Xbox is expensive, the PS3 is expensive to start with, then it's free, and the Wii is for children. So I'm going to kill the Wii, I'm going to marry the PS3, I'm going to kill the Xbox. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please do give it a like, and I'll see you later, guys. Peace.